going?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, perfect. We're gonna wait one more minute to see if there's anybody else who shows up.
Because you dropped that in the chat, right? After I sent you the link or the invitation.
No, everybody's at work right now. But oops, sorry. But we'll send it out after and everybody can watch it afterwards. But we will start, eventually they're going to be a regular Zoom call. So, or a regular Teams or Zoom, whatever works for our volunteers, more than likely Zoom call. Okay, we'll just go ahead and get started. If anybody else shows up, then they can join us then. So for today, I got quite the list for the agenda, just kind of talk about some things that are coming up. And then after we go through all of that, if there's any other questions or comments or concerns, we can touch base on those, after we go through the agenda, for any other questions that you guys have. But to start, our next event that is coming up is actually not really an event, but the rock painting art class over here at the Clubhouse side on the 22nd, correct, Melinda?
Or Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, we're doing Sunday too?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
But the 23rd is going to be done at Jeanette's house, so we'll have all of this.
that's right.
To move up. And we're actually doing our rocks, canvases, and bracelets, all three, and because we're running short on all of them.
Okay,
So we need help. So if somebody says, I can't paint, well, you can make a bracelet. No excuses.
I probably scared a few more.
Well, we don't need any more oil. I don't think selling rock for 10 cents is gonna make us a whole lot of money. They're
okay,
taking a whole lot of time and a whole lot more time than I thought they were, because some people are very artistic, but they need to put it on the artwork. But anyway, we're not talking about that. So
you're good. What time? So we have it Saturday, the 22nd over on the Clubhouse side from 3 to 5. And then what time does Jeanette start on the 23rd?
3 to 5.
3 to 5 also? You're okay. Okay, so another rock canvas painting bracelet making day at Jeanette's on Sunday, the 23rd from 2 to 5. We can share it. I say we can share it in the chat so people know that they can come do that there. And then also on the 22nd, if anyone is not sure or they want to try and make that, they don't have it, we can let them know and share it then also. Other than that, I will also be attending the 22nd one. I'll be over there with you guys and I'm gonna have some pups to join, at least hang out for a little bit. And then, is there any questions or anything for that? Nope.
We have more than enough paint. Oh, Jeanette's here. She's going in.
Okay.
Paints and supplies and stuff. We're gonna have extra. So for our next event, we'll have canvases and paints and markers, and we've got them.
Have all the artsy stuff.
Yes.
Perfect.
And what we have decided, I should probably wait for Jeanette, but she's not here. She's not physically here. We have decided that her house will be the storage house. So if we need like canvases, we'll call her and she can bring them up, or we can go. We're just talking about you. About your house is gonna be storage. So we can call her and she'll know what we have as far as canvases.
And we might, now that like we're changing this to the Clubhouse, and all the other staff members do have a key to get over here also. We probably could get like a shelving and we can store our art supplies over here. Then it's not taking up space in Jeanette's house and we can just have,
From probably here.
well,
Here.
and
Art supplies. We're talking art supplies.
Oh,
yes, Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's in a bedroom now. It is.
No, just like since we're turning, this is becoming a clubhouse, so we'll do a lot more events and stuff and have things here. We can actually start having those things stay over here, because I know it was hard to store everything over there. Which is why you were helping us with storing things at your house, but since we're gonna have this space and we can use it more, we can store more of that here. Um,
Better,
yes,
you know, with a couple of shelves or whatever.
yeah,
You know, once you guys decide, like, let's have lunch, facing it and all that stuff.
yes. Um,
Well, I've already come and then.
Next event that we're gonna talk about, is next week on the 26th. We have Wet Nose Wednesday, which super excited about. Right now I have decided that we're probably not bringing Stone, since he is currently in foster, and either Melinda will adopt him or he has a potential adopter. So I would like to, and it's you. It's you. We're just gonna put it in the air that it's you. Um, but so I'm gonna bring another dog to that event. I'm evaluating which one I think would be the best right now. I really like Lars. I just don't want him marking all over everything. So and that's also it. So really just I'm kind of just going on seeing how he'll do, and I'll bring somebody and I'll let you guys know who. Do what?
Is Laura's gonna have his,
Oh, yeah. He'll be good, for then. Right now, it's just, he was neutered literally a week ago.
Okay.
And so I just want to make sure that he's not chewing on himself or anything. We're trying to get the stitches out. So he'll have that off though, and he does really good. We take it off during group. So
awesome.
it's just in his kennel when I can't see him. I have to make sure he's not getting to it. Yeah. Um, but with that info, I know most of everybody knows, but the gates open at 5:30. I did see that we could get there at 5, is what I saw on the thing for early admission. And then we have first pitch at 6:30. And they said we can have 4 people go out on field. And then the dog also, so a total of 5 of us going out, included with the dog. And I'd like to bring Robin, and obviously I'm gonna go out there. I do also have, do we know exactly everyone who signed up for that right now?
Amanda is the only one that signed up to come so far. We could probably use for sure one other person, because we'll have a table that we can have all our materials out on, and be there throughout the night. So yeah, anyone that would want to sign up for that, that we do have it on the Sign Up Genius sheet.
Okay.
And then they did mention the best entrance to come in at is the one off Maple, like over by the ice skating rink, would be the best place for us to come in at. And then parking, there's paid parking or, parking nearby. Do you have, Melinda? Do you have feedback?
Yes, parking. There, on Sycamore, off of Sycamore, there is a blank lot. I mean, it's just.
Oh, okay.
That's got grass in it. It's across from door 300, because that's where all the volunteers go in, and so you can park there. It's free. All the time I've been there, there's been extra parking. It hasn't been full.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
you don't have to around. But for the workers and stuff, it's really convenient. But it's
Okay.
and then it's right next to the parking garage. And it doesn't cost that much, but still for free parking.
Yeah.
There's some on Maple, but that yard is big as
Sycamore.
big.
Okay.
Okay. That is perfect. So if somebody is available, then that would be great if we could get one more person. And then Kathy bought all of those tickets. So I know, Kim has 2, and then Tish has 2. We also will be closing at 5 p.m. that day. So all staff can attend and go as like a fun volunteer and staff bonding moment and be together for it. Unless there's a staff member who prefers not to go, then we'll stay open and they'll close till 7.
They're volunteer/staff shirt or an ANF shirt.
If we had, everybody can wear an ANF shirt. I do know that, I'm going to be giving out those blue shirts over there to staff. And so we'll all be wearing those ones, just so that way we can all match. Um, and I also am going to see if any of the other girls want to come out on the field or,
They need a blue shirt also.
Yeah, we're some other.
oh, you guys bought tickets too already? Okay,
Thanks, Nancy.
okay,
They did
Third.
this keep our-
okay, okay.
Did you try calling the Clubhouse and seeing if they'll transfer them over?
Okay.
Yes. Working concessions, it's like, I'm hot, I'm not tired, no. Call them. Also on the 26th is,
Bubba's.
Oh, yes, that is Bubba's. That's the next thing on the list. So we'll have the Dine to Donate at Bubba's, and I know Melinda, you're going to that, and
or, no, Patty and Christina. You don't really need more than 3,
okay,
unless you want to walk. Don't forget to say. And
yeah. I mean, the more the merrier. So if you don't want to go to the game, then definitely Bubba's. But that is good to have at least 3 people there for that. And that was a pretty good turnout last time, right?
we had people give us money, like was 6 tickets for $5.
Mm-hmm.
People would give us 20s. So the money we earned wasn't, she took all the money that we got from the wheel,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they went. But I want to say, not all of that spinning wheel money, some of that.
Yeah, some of that's just donation.
Just make sure, because I don't know what they're using it for. I think they're probably using it as, we had this much in gift cards that were given out, so.
So do we need like something to track when somebody is like buying a ticket and they're giving you a 20, you write $5 for the ticket and,
And put it in another bag. So we
okay,
have 2 bags.
okay,
Because it's all cash only.
okay. Just want to make sure we're doing that right, so that way they don't get mixed up with that. Okay. Anything else with that as well?
Haven't had any kind of nothing.
Okay. Those were great and easy to do. So I feel like, if we get the opportunity to do those again, and people don't mind doing it, it's a great, easy way to get out there and spread our name. And also just raise money to help fund the barn, and the animals care and everything.
Chicken and pickle, we can only do once a year.
Okay.
Dine to Donate.
Mhm.
We can only do bingo once a year. And if this isn't the right place, I'm sorry, but they do have something called Skate to Donate. That when winter comes, they're putting the ice rink out, where the pickleball is.
Mhm.
It's $10 a ticket, and that includes skate rental, and we as an organization get $5. So we haven't signed up for it, we haven't got approval, we haven't done anything like that on that, but that is something out there that if we need to, or if we want to do it, we need to do it like yesterday. Because there's only November, December, and then it's over. And they start.
Do you have like a date on those to make sure like
Giving through the 31st of December.
day?
So somebody needs to call them. That's what you've been doing. Call them, call the ladies. Email the lady
And she usually assigns us a date that's open. And a time.
I've heard good things about if we're wanting to do more of those kind of events too. I don't know that we necessarily have to have somebody there for it, but I've heard that the return rate on doing them through Chipotle is also really good. Someone that I worked with in development at my last job, she recommended them as one too, to get pricey. I haven't looked into it, but
A Chipotle one.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, a lot of those. Yeah, a lot of them are
if you don't spend like at least $200 to $300, you don't get anything.
And people have to tell them. From there.
So that's
That
quite
Yeah.
quite big.
chicken pickle, they didn't have to say anything. We just got a portion of the, in the alcohol period.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wonderful. For A and F.
Okay, we could always look into it also and see
No worries.
how much
It's
it,
an idea.
how much it costs, because Chipotle is also a very popular place where lots of people go. So, I mean, if it's not like terribly too crazy of a price, I think it would be a good idea. There's a ton of people go to Chipotle if it's,
It's just put out there so people know to say it,
yeah,
to say it. Half the time I forget, you know, when I'm going on a night that I'm.
Well, and that's why we didn't go to Texas Longhorn. You know, after we went to. We had all of this. You know, we were kind of seeing how well that went over. Cause there are places we can go to.
Mhm.
Dine and donate some.
yeah. If it's easy and you guys like doing it, it's a great way to get out and we can get some more and they're easy. They're not hard. We don't need 15 people for them.
You don't need hours and hours of prep for it.
Yeah, easy, good things.
You know, I was putting in 8 hours. I was even worth it. No, not within, I was putting in 8-hour days. So I would, you know, probably.
But the thing of it wasn't us, nobody made any money. Our UDs didn't, no, but it was so bad. I mean, that's all we heard was complaints about. They were there, but they weren't spending it. No.
Okay.
Can't tell 'em.
So next, I just wanted to, let's see, what is next?
The next.
We have Art in the Park.
And Creature Keepers
Creature
is the next one.
What is the date for,
Yeah, that's
for Creature Keepers?
Okay, so
So that's after Art Park.
that's four.
Art in the Park is 19th and 20th.
Mm-hmm.
yours is,
You said September, in August.
I'm in August.
I'm on that whole week, so I'm not.
What date is Creature Keepers?
Creature Keepers is, I think it's.
The 5th.
Okay.
Okay, so that one
Community
is,
Center.
okay. Do we have enough people signed up for that?
Who signed up? I never can find the sign up anymore, so I have no idea who's even signed up.
Creature
Perfect.
Keeper is only noon to 6. It's a shorter one. I don't know, somebody somehow it keeps unpinning itself.
Facebook unfortunately does just magically unpin things, which is very inconvenient. But they have tried to get ways to keep it on there and it just,
Pins our stuff that we have on the volunteer site.
Yes.
How do we do that? Oh, it's Messenger.
yeah, a Messenger is, it's, yeah.
Looking at the sign up genius, so I broke it up into like 2-hour shifts. We have 2 slots that are already filled for the 11:30 to 1:30, Lori and Shirley Helm. And then 1:30 to 3:30, there's nobody for 2 slots, and then 3:30 to 5:30, there's nobody for 2 slots.
They close at 6.
Okay,
And we have
I'll
to
change
carry
it.
out.
Yep,
30.
I can change it.
The other day, I went, oh. So, where is he?
All right, so we still need about 4 people for that. So, and that is coming up pretty quick.
Because I'm gonna be there the whole day.
Okay,
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Okay, so we only need,
Jeanette is not.
we
here.
need 1 more person for each shift, is what you're saying. Okay. So just 2 more people total then. So that is next month on the 5th from 12 to 6:30. 11:30 to 6.
Things, remember, you always have to set up and you always have to tear down. So whatever it is, you need to add a half hour at one end and a half hour at the other end. At least a half hour, depending on.
Yeah. on the event is, yeah. Okay.
That's been updated on the Sign Up Genius
Um,
for the last shift.
say, does anybody have anything else about that? That is one that I don't think a lot of people know a lot about. Um,
Critter keepers is, I got questionnaire out to EJ, wanting to know if we're a vendor or we're organization. We're an organization. Part of this critter keepers is people are bringing stuff to donate to the organizations.
okay.
It wasn't as bad as we thought it was. We thought it was like art in the park, which everything had to be handmade. Doesn't. So that means we can take our stuffed animals and different things. It's more educating people on the critters. Every booth there has to choose an animal, take trivia, and ask people about our animal. And then they also get passports that they get stamps in, and they get prizes and all this stuff. So it's not so much us selling stuff, it's educating. And so
Just spreading the word.
about our animal. And I'm not telling you what our animal is because it hasn't been approved yet.
Okay.
And we're not doing wombats with those.
We're gonna do wombats with square pig, like, why not? Not telling everybody about wombats and square pig, like, seriously.
But you can't tell them why, they happen.
Did we want to bring a doctor?
Are we allowed to bring animals to that? If we are
Oh, what?
a dog,
Yes,
Bringing an animal.
you can bring an animal.
then yes, we would love to get somebody out there.
There are like certain guidelines. that
Restrictions.
Work,
Okay.
but yes, you can, as long, I mean, you just have to take responsibility for.
Yeah, we were gonna ask Greta to bring kitties instead of a dog because we thought it might be easier. But if we both,
I'll take a look and see,
I might split it.
yeah,
Like
we
this
could, like we did with the
what's fair?
with the women's fair, we split it with cats and then brought Ezzy. So we could do that for that also. I'll touch base with uh Greta when she gets back and see if she wants to do that also. If not, see if Carrie wants to bring some.
Out there
Yeah.
in the sun.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. And then
And on that one, I have the event bin all ready to go with all the flyers, handouts.
for creature keepers, ready to go. Okay, perfect.
Cause I'm leaving town, so I have.
Yes.
But I always have the bin.
I know you're gonna drop that off here before, or I was gonna say, or Melinda pick it up.
She has the key to my house, so when she goes to pick up all the supplies, she'll get the bin, but it has already the flyers, probably made. And the tablecloth, the donation thing, all that.
And it's gonna be inside, so we don't need a canopy.
Oh, awesome.
Perfect.
Great.
Okay, next thing we have then is the Art in the Park on the 19th and the 20th. I know we have a bunch of, do you want to just go over everything we have if we need something more? Because I know you guys did a couple of the rock painting classes that I wasn't able to attend. So just,
Melody's not here. Melody has taken a lot of the nose prints and footprints and has.
Yes.
made it into artwork.
she did bring those over and show me those, and she is also working on like the cards to give out. I sent her a video of like a couple of fun facts about some of the dogs, so she's doing that. We're not going overboard with it. But I do think it is important to add something fun on it. So in the basic, like the name. Mhm. Yes. Yes, it'll be short and simple because like, they're greeting cards to give to people, so they might not be interested in really even reading it. But let's say Ezzy is still here and they love her picture. I would like to have something on the back that says Ezzy loves to play ball, go swimming in the pool, and cut on the couch. Available. Like, and the thing is, I don't think we're gonna be putting that on there anymore because what if that dog gets adopted? and they're gone when they get that greeting card. So the QR code will be on the back, which then will take them to our website and everything and show who is available and just more information about us. Um, but there is a little bit of something. Our cat ones, if they're kittens, we're not really putting much on the back other than the website because our kittens go out so fast. But for specific ones like Xena, Togepi, Glam Meow, Marshmallow, all of those ones that have been here, um, I did give her fun little facts for them, such as Glam Meow and Togepi love the cat wheel and sunbathing on their cat beds in the windows. That's a very fun fact about them, in my opinion.
They, in life, they were hamsters.
Yeah, they've
If I could say, I was so excited, 'cause
it's
oh, they do run on that, get that going.
they do. They love it. It's so fun to watch them. So she is doing that, and then she did show me all of the fun little um like paw print and nose print things that she did, and they are super, super cute. Um, so I know about all of those.
Okay, with those, we have her dog necklaces.
Okay.
We have pins that Lori G, Melody, and Lauren, our 10-year-old entrepreneur girl,
Oh,
has donated. Lauren has also donated some bookmarky things, some keychains, some, she did, it's a 3D printer, couple of cats. They were
oh,
so cute. Three of them, so I've got it. Those are gonna sell for a lot, cause, but, so we've got those. Lori G has she went into her, craft store and got a bunch of donations, and part of them were, she got 22 bags of the little square things that you put in your vents that have smell goods for
Mhm.
years. So she's got those. They did come with oils, but I found Menards had oils on sale for super cheap for less than $1 a bottle. So I went and got 24 of those because I couldn't get 22 to put in the bag with those. We can sell those. Lori has done keychains and a couple of prints that she turned into artwork. The one
Okay.
he did his nose,
Mhm.
so she did some. Her mom is also doing her stuff. She donated a couple of pictures that she made with dollies and then buttons around everything. If it had a made thing, she made it homemade by like putting the buttons around, because that was one of the things about her part. It has to be
Handmade artwork. Yep.
Yeah. She donated a couple of mugs that had little decals with rhinestone type things on it.
Okay.
So there's a lot.
What
There's
you-
a lot.
What you gonna call those flowers? Flower pocket things, I don't know what they are.
Oh, they're like something that goes up on a wall that's kind of like a funnel, and she put a bunch of dry flowers in it.
Maybe send me a picture. That way I can come up with something to call it.
So we're gonna have the wheel there.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a lot of stuff on the wheel. We're gonna have the wheel at Critter Keepers too,
Mhm.
which will earn us money. I don't imagine Critter Keepers is gonna be a big money maker. I expect art to be a big.
The big one.
We've already decided on Critter Keepers what we're gonna give away. Oh, Christina's bringing a ton of succulents. So there's gonna be a lot of succulents on the giveaway, some different stuff like that that's been donated that hasn't cost
Mhm.
A&F a lot.
Okay.
I don't know if it costs Christina or not, but like, we'll have those stuff. So
We don't.
we have a lot of.
A lot of good things and a lot of options. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we've got enough of everything, or if we need to get another art day in together before it happens.
We'll know more after this. the one
After your
at my house.
23rd?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, until we sit down and, because that's the thing is Lori and her mom and Melody are all bringing their stuff that they've done here Saturday. So
Okay,
then we'll have it
perfect.
Sunday and go through it all that next week.
Do a check with everything.
And
Okay.
we have 25, for 2 days,
Yeah.
it's a long event.
It is, so just making sure that we have the amount of stuff that we need. Nope, I think that's a great plan. Okay, so coming together on Saturday and Sunday to go over everything that we have total for the art in the park. Okay.
You know, Saturday or Sunday at my house. Just because we figured if everybody brought their stuff to my house, then we didn't have to
lug it over.
And
That was the thinking on that part. It's gonna have to come load it all.
We're trying to work smarter and not harder.
no, yeah, of course. That makes sense.
If you want to come over to, I'll bring your house to Jeanette's when we're going through all that, kind of see.
Time to check everything out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the stuff we don't know what it is.
And I know Lori made handmade snuffle mats as well,
Yeah, I love the.
which I actually did get some for here, and they're great for the dogs here. It'd just be like one that with Dr. Seuss, I wouldn't be able to leave it there with him. He'd keep going to town. But they're honestly great, and I do think that they'll sell really good. They have suction cup to the floor and everything. Did you have something to say about that?
Oh, I was just looking at coverage for that event. It looks like 8 to 10 is covered, 10 to 12 is covered, 12 to 2 is covered, 2 to 4, it says that there's no one signed up for that Saturday, the 19th.
Okay,
And then
We're not
There's
here.
nothing there.
Yeah, there's 3 people that aren't
okay,
all day,
okay,
both days.
okay.
okay.
So worst case scenario, they'll have you there.
Okay.
Extra help is always helpful though, because it's gonna be a big thing, so.
Okay.
Yeah, people sign up, yes, bring them on. I think, Melody even signed up.
She did. She signed up for, 10 to 12, 8 to 10,
Just not ours.
and then 12 to 2.
So we're just really looking for,
2 to 4 on
2 to 4.
Saturday, we need 2 people. 8 to 10, it shows we need 1 more person. 10 to 12, 1 more person. 12 to 2, 1 more person. And 2 to 4:30 on Sunday. Yeah.
You lost me.
No, sorry. Lori G is the only one signed up for shifts on Sunday for art in the park. And then, we don't have anyone for 2 slots on 2 to 4.
It's a drive.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then it looks like Saturday, the 19th, going from 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 4.
Plus tear down.
Plus tear down
Yep.
and setup, yes. But the event itself ends at 4, and then we'll have cleanup crew afterwards.
We can start at 6 AM, so we'll probably set up at that early. We
Okay.
don't have to tear down Saturday night unless there's something, obviously we're gonna take the money or whatever.
Mhm.
They have security there, so we can leave our stuff up,
Okay,
but Sunday will definitely tear down.
yes, at the very end of the event. But that is good to know that they'll have security and we can leave that stuff up there. We'll just take all of our important stuff and money and anything like that that needs to be removed. Load it up in somebody's car that's going to be there the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Next, let me look at my list here. December. Looks like the next one is gonna be September PetSmart adoption event. With Susan and Carrie on the 19th. That's the third Saturday of next month. And if we were just talking about that, actually.
That's what instead.
Yes, that's right. Okay. I just have it rewritten out in here ahead of time, so.
So is no one gonna be at the West PetSmart on the 3rd Saturday then? Do I need to take that off, the sign up thing?
Yeah, because the
Okay.
3rd Saturday is the 26th.
No, that's the 4th Saturday. The 3rd Saturday is
The
the
19th.
19th.
Okay, I remember. But Carrie, who's gonna help me at the fall
Uh-huh.
festival, didn't want to try to do back-to-back events.
Okay.
Okay, so we're not doing the 19th in September. Okay, that is just fine. I just wanted to make sure. Okay,
I'll
so
delete that Facebook event then too, because I just have it set up to go up
go
on every
during-
third Saturday. So if we aren't doing it, if anyone can just let me know and I'll take it off.
so we'll get that one off and then,
Festival, the parade and vendors start at 10, when the setup would be like 9:50. And then it runs to 2, but we'll close up about 12:30, 1 o'clock because we did it last year. All the people left at 12. They all went to 12.
So do you need to sign up for that at all, Susan, or are you guys good coverage wise?
I have Kate Carey, of
Mm-hmm.
course, you have cats, but,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have another girl, Pam, who's helped us at the Women's Fair.
Okay.
So there's really only 3 of us doing the booth. I have another guy coming, but all he's gonna do is help us put the canopy up and take it down. Come
Okay.
back, take it down, take it down. So
So,
we heard the 4th.
oh, so one more person?
We could do it. We
Okay.
have to have a 4th because we have 4 gift baskets and we're gonna raffle off.
Okay. I'll add
Now-
that on there for one more person.
you said Carrie is bringing cats to that
There's 3
one.
cats.
Okay. Perfect. Dogs allowed for that at all?
Or than it is, they have very few rules.
Okay, with that being said, I may have to evaluate what their dog exceptions are and if they're gonna be allowing.
Well, isn't it just we've like, everybody just had a bunch of booze, like,
Yeah, it's, there's a big parade and then there's a bunch of big booths. They're similar to the Women's Fair where everybody has booths set around except you're outside.
Mhm.
And people just walk around and mill around.
Yeah.
The ones like the people last year next to us had like a physical thing. It was some kind of coaching school where they had these kids using it,
Mhm.
a physical thing. So I thought, well, Carrie can be out in front of our booth with the cats and the little
Yeah.
thingy.
And-
that will draw in.
Yeah, okay. That works. Just want to see what kind of animals we can get out there. And then really quick with the PetSmart events, just so everybody knows. The October one will be on the 24th. And we're going to touch base to see about the November 21st one, correct?
No, we're kind of
Doing that one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then December's is not going to be on the third week. It's going to be on the 5th.
And the piece of that is I found out they have particular dates, PetSmart does, that if you are a rescue and you do an event there, their marketing team, they know weeks in advance. You say it will be there, they will send out marketing material. I gotta call a guy later to find out exactly what kind of marketing material. I'm assuming they're at least probably gonna put stuff up in their own store. That's, Always and Forever be here.
This is the west location?
Yeah.
You never contacted Brian in the east, Kyle?
No, not yet, because I had to leave and his meetup time and my meetup time have not crossed paths yet. He,
I explained to him why we hadn't talked to him because of all that happened here.
okay.
So he was totally cool. So just, when you get a chance in your spare time.
So do we need to is that marketing? Should we not even use that if we're not gonna be there every third Saturday? Cause that's what I have it set up as for reusable. That's why I made it that
Well,
way.
no, yeah, because I think everything's okay. So every third Saturday, if we're not going on September,
And then the Saturday that I have is the third Saturday in October is the 17th. But you're saying 24th is when we're,
yeah, so the third, hey Susan, the third week of October is not the 24th. It's the 17th.
But
Are those his dates that
That was
he's,
so we're doing that instead of the 17th.
yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll need to change.
'Cause
Cause I
it-
have all of that set as
Yeah.
recurring for the third Saturday, so I'll need to.
and it
take
looks
that
like
marketing.
it's more on the fourth Saturday.
how you get to December, that's the first Saturday.
The reason I had originally started doing the third Saturday was because I was told that,
And that is the third Saturday in November.
that the other rescue.
So just not October and December is what needs changed.
October needs changed to
24th
the 24th.
and December is the 5th. Is that-
Yes.
Okay, I'll change those two. And then we might have to do away with that marketing then because it's not correct.
Because it's not accurate, yeah, for the rest of the year. When,
And depending too on what I found out, whether or not this marketing of his is even worth anything to us. We may, for the next year, we may go back to just a regular every third.
I would say that,
Or go ahead and schedule, we'll have to wait and see if what he's operating is even worth going on his schedule.
if it's, I can also stop by and ask him some questions also.
Okay.
That way to figure out some more on the marketing side of like what he's gonna do in advance for us. Cause if we're also allowed to hang stuff up and that's just the same thing that he's doing, or if they're doing a little bit more
He said
to it, then
he said whatever it is, it's going to come from their marketing, like in corporate, but it's not from them there in the store. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why you have to sign up so that
we'll have to
people-
look
so the
into
people
that.
that's doing have enough time to get.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll have to look into that a little more. But okay. So now that we have all that updated until the end of the year, that is good. So Robin can get that fixed. Yeah, if we have anything that's changing or anything like that, let Robin and I know so that way we can, I know you came in and that's what you talked to me about and you did that. But that way we can make sure that we're promoting it correctly on our website and on the Facebook page. So also, just with the events, I'm sure everybody knows, but just to touch base to make sure that we are with having our wonderful Robin. We no longer have to have a bunch of different people making flyers. She is now doing all of those. So any flyers that need to be made or an event that we're going to have to be made by Robin or myself. And then if there is an event that, you know, we're going to, we talked about it, you got the information, it's all been approved to go. You can just email Robin the information and she will create the flyer. That way she can also get it on the website. She can get it on Facebook. She can get it on every other platform so people can see it. And then if you guys don't like the size of something, just let Robin know and she will shrink it to make it fit the way and make it just look super nice and clean for everything. So I know I did just talk about how with Susan that these were kind of just a lot. And Jen also doesn't want us to do a bunch of little things like this because people do just throw them away. But it is important to get our events. So Robin and I, and we talked and all of this stuff, we would update it monthly, but we'll get it all fit on one paper. So then it's just reusable and you can slide it in one of those clear acrylic papers and we'll have a list of all of our events that are upcoming and we'll update it every single month. But that way we're not making a ton of these thingies, but also we still have it out there.
So we go to events, you don't want us to hand out the little things. I'm just trying to.
Use the rest of what we
Mhm.
have.
but
I was
Don't
told that
waste
after I
it.
made these.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was after.
sorry.
And that's because
Go to we go to promote something, like we go to Critter Keepers and we're promoting. These these are gone, just an event. What do we use them to show people, like, do they have a copy of the QR code or have? So
it will
not-
be in an acrylic thing and they can take a picture or scan the QR code and get access to whatever they want access to for it. Like this one has a QR code. So it would be there, but it's not something that they can physically take because it is just wasting paper and people are just throwing them away. And if we feel like we need to touch base on that again and try something different, then we can.
Spent of those, or, you know, we're talking about the exact one that you approved and printed. That's to pass out, we can't we?
On, like, it has to be from, I think, like, if you, like what you brought in that you shrunk for that size, we can't use those. That's something that Robin would just shrink and make it the size that you want it.
That's, if it's done and then given.
Oh, you can take, yes, if you make this and you want to go to the store and you want to print 5 of the, or if you want to print 25 with your own money, you can do that. That's completely fine. There is no reimbursement on that. I do just want to say that out loud. But you can, and that's completely fine. It just has to be exactly what we create here. And that's just only to make sure that everything that they promote up there also for us to help, it just is all the same. And it's all the same on the internet, in person, and across all locations. And then,
If you guys need more of any of the larger ones too, because I made like 2 of each that are laminated, but if you guys need more copies, like if more volunteers are going to things and we're like running out of the reusable ones, I can make more too.
Could we those actually fit in the picture frames and put the, because I'm just wondering what we're putting on the table. You have a table that just has one sheet with that on it for people to walk by. That's not very much like, oh, I want to go look at that table. I'm looking at that going, okay, I'll just go to the next booth. So could we put some in the frames like those, the approved ones in the frame, could we shrink them, but in the frames, right? And
we're
then
gonna get,
so we
we're
can
gonna
have-
get more acrylic, slide things, so we can change things in and out more.
That are already 8.5 by 11.
Yeah, that way we don't have to size anything to anything like that. And they just last a little bit longer, so then we don't, they do get cloudy.
The ones that, the reason I got the frames was because the ones we had were like cloudy and you couldn't do them, and as long as they fit in there. They also, the ones we had at the time that fit in that.
We can, I can see if there's like some kind of
Yeah, no,
like film thing maybe that we can put over top of it to prevent it from getting cloudy.
fine.
But we just want it to all be all the same and have everything in the same kind of thing and just look as neat and organized as we can. We also didn't have anything but picture frames before. So I am doing a plea post. We're gonna be, I'm gonna be asking a plea post for just things that we need over here to make this more of the fun clubhouse space. And items that we need for events and stuff. So like if there's things that you guys think we need more for any like events and tables, definitely let me know and we can touch base on that and I can add it to that post or the next post. I will say I cannot put 20 different things on one plea post. I wish I could, but that just doesn't really do anything. Um, I am, yes, somebody is next door. Yes. I'll send this out.
No, that's recording. I'll just get it back when I.
Emma's over there.
Okay.
And Wellspring will come outside for you and help her. Thank you.
The green and white ones that Hannah made for the parade that don't have a date, don't have a QR code, but they're very, I mean, we had 1,500 of them printed because we thought we were gonna be able to give them out at the
Mhm.
parade. So those are different sizes, so we can still continue giving those out.
The ones with the like Monroe on it and,
No. They were the
or maybe
green
it's
and white.
ash. The green and white ones with ash and,
It was. Oh, I don't have my shirt on.
No.
It's like, it was this one and this one.
we'll go over, I think I know what you're talking about. And there, it's green and white, but there's a little dog and cat in the corner. And we'll look at those again and see if those are things that, we have so many, so I don't see why we can just pass them out while we have them. I don't see why not.
Well,
Uh, Exactly. It's already something, we've had them for a very long time, so let's get the use out of it. Let's get the money out of it. Make a copy, maybe make it bigger, and then keep it like that and take it to every single event, kind of like Robin did with all of the other ones and laminated them. And we can also get it up there and change what we need to change on it.
Also, okay, that works for that one.
Okay.
I also have the Golden Guardians. That is their copy. I have it, it's on.
That's the one I showed you yesterday.
We should make.
Nice, it's on every stop change. We have about 100 or 200 of those. And it is on heavy paper, it's not on
It's
flimsy.
on flat, it's on nice. Mm-hmm.
Because Golden Guardians is gonna take a pretty penny, so they wanted to
Mhm.
make sure it's worth it. Now, it's been at Jeanette's. I can bring them. You guys can have them to hand out as you want. No need to redo them because it was their
Yes.
sign and
And if you could bring those here, that would be great. Then we can have them up here and we can also just get one on the wall that's permanently up.
Mhm.
So people can see that we do offer the Golden Guardian and it's a support for them to help our seniors. So,
yeah, and it's something we should really push.
it is
So,
because also with this exciting, next event thing that I've been working on, it does drag in the Golden Guardians. So, that is perfect. Um,
sure. All
No, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll definitely also, I would like to be able to somebody to bring out one of those and like an acrylic thingy every single event that we go to as well
the golden.
to promote the Golden Guardians at every event that we go to, just like we promote Dine to Donate and stuff like that. Okay. And we can laminate. How many did you laminate for the other ones?
I just did like a couple of each, but I can certainly do more. I just wasn't sure how,
You can do,
like,
like-
how many teams we have out doing events.
Yeah.
But I can make as much as we need. Cause I donated the laminator and the lamination sheets, so I can, whatever we need.
Okay. I feel like 3 should be good. Sometimes we have about 2 events going on at the same day and just to have one more,
Yep.
just in case we magically end up somehow getting 3 events on one day and we'll just have a spare. Yes.
3 copies of all the general.
Okay. And then let's see, we touched base on that.
Go back to the fall festival for a second. So
Yeah.
I told, because Jeanette had, we talked about it before, and I told her I will need the raffle tickets for that one.
Okay.
And maybe nice, if I had some kind of merch to possibly sell. And
Mhm.
I need some more giveaways probably. Like I said, I do have a few giveaways and I do have the 4 really nice raffle baskets that I made. I had, actually it turned out to be 40 from not the last pet event, but like the last 2 that we got donations. I emailed Jen, I already had the baskets. I said, hey, can I take that 30 and turn it into hopefully 400 and get that shirt go for it. So $50 for about some stuff. It's messy.
So for giveaways,
In a bag.
looking for like poop bags for dogs. I think we have some cat toys. We could potentially, some extra stuff that comes in. I'll keep back for it.
the, well, I ordered some from Amazon and I had to take them back. It said they were extra large gift bags, the cellophane. And get them out. I don't think they would have covered your cup.
Yeah, I.
And it comes with those. No books.
Comes with gold twisties.
Do we have enough stuffed animals to do some more stuffed animal giveaways?
Cause I have
To give to you.
I'm at like 6 or 8.
Okay, the only thing about stuffed animal, they're a good moneymaker. We can sell those at $5 a pop. And nobody.
And they're actually buying them at that. They're not just sitting there.
That's what the $300 that we earned at hockey is strictly.
That was just from stuffed animals.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, and
Well,
that's.
we
why
can-
Take them everywhere. It's $5. They look at those and they love them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can do something else. That's totally fine.
Or some,
We
can see.
we have to sell our shirts and we can't give those away anymore. And I did touch base with Jen on that for everything over there. So we can't do that anymore.
But after critter keepers, I'm hoping that we'll have stuff that we can pass on to others.
And that would be, yes, that would be amazing if we could do that and just other things that, we may not use, but people were kind to donate, we can transfer over to that event and give those for.
Little magnets, big magnets. You've probably seen the big magnets on the refrigerator. She made little ones that are good giveaways. Doing that because she spent her own money to do those time, but.
So, and question, because I was confused about something I heard earlier, maybe
Mhm.
I heard it wrong, but so Do I need it, do I need to keep like the money separate from what I sell to donations?
Yes, please.
Okay,
If
but if they're doing Venmo or whatever,
they're doing Venmo, if they can tell you and you want to write things down, you can do that and stick it.
I'm saying they have to specify on there.
It would be it like what they're doing it for.
Yeah.
So like if they just want to Venmo us $25, you could just suggest that they put the subject as just a donation. Um, and if they are purchasing something that is for sale, and we're selling it for something, then if they can write down
Okay.
what it's for.
Shop,
Yes.
they
Like,
just have them use the Shopify QR code instead of Venmo if they can. Cause that takes it directly, well, it used to take it directly out of inventory. So
Okay.
make a shirt, Shopify, QR code, and it'll tell them,
and it takes it right out of inventory.
so we don't need to mess with tax.
Okay, we have one of those. Do we need another one of those? Because if we're gonna have multiple events going on at the same time,
It's an app.
but don't you have to have,
You don't have to have. a
oh, you don't
reader.
have to have that thingy? Okay, I thought that you had to have that attachment thing.
He used to 2 years ago. but-
Okay, okay, well, that makes life a lot easier, to be honest.
Eventually, because there's two Shopify apps. So I can show you how to do it, or Jeanette, well, Lori G. Yes, sorry, not Lori G. Sorry, Lori G. Has it also, so we can show you.
And so for the application on that, I'm gonna need a tax ID number.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, for the Fall Fest.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm going, wait, they
Not for
it's
Shopify,
too late.
no, for Shopify. Because, yeah,
Okay. But yes, if we can start dividing what's purchased and what's been donated, just because that's nice. Yes, we'd like to know what's donation and what is purchase items. And then, let's see, we are coming up close to an hour and I do want to at least let everybody have time for more questions. There's just a lot of events to talk about. We touched base on the acrylic signs and having Robin make flyers, email her for all info. Part of the reason we also really big on that is I know a lot of the other locations may like to use AI. I'm going to be completely honest. Robin and I are not AI fans. We don't like it. It's really important that we use our actual dogs if we can and cats. That way, it personally, when I see AI, I scroll past it. There's certain generation that doesn't mind it, and there's a certain generation that doesn't like it. And I guess I am in that generation that it just kind of gives me the ick. It's helpful with certain things, but really just as if you look at all of our other events that we've done, we dress up all those dogs. I'll go to the store and I pull stuff out of my closet. I'll go to the thrift store and I'll find a jersey or somebody will donate something. Jeanette's kids did tons of sports, but dressing Shirley and Mama up in those hockey outfits using a real hockey puck and that people loved that. And when you look at that and then you look at an AI dog, it just doesn't hit the same in my opinion. And even just I mean like even adding like our dog like this is our dog still. It is not a fake AI dog and it's not AI messing with the dog's face because AI is only as good as you ask it to be. You don't put enough in there, it's just not. And you can't always tell when it's AI, and a lot of people scroll past that stuff. So Robin and I will go the extra mile to make an actual flyer with a real dog. We're just really big on no AI, on avoiding AI at all costs. It makes a big difference in people drawing their attention towards a flyer or a poster when you can tell that dog is really dressed up in a hockey pick or with a hockey puck. And like Lars, I mean, we didn't have a real home base, but I used that little slab and we got blow up balls and a bat and he put a hat on that somebody wore and that's way more adorable than AI. I mean, and it's real. And it's just more fun when it's real.
If you're still doing baseball,
Mhm.
I bought a cookie that you put cookies in.
Yeah.
It's a baseball. It's like this big. It would be fun in a picture. I could bring it.
It would be fun in a picture. We could even maybe like bring it to the game and put something in it on the table. Or you can just, if you bring it, we'll do some fun picture of like a come see us. Wait, Wednesday next week. I won't break it. I won't break it. I don't want to make a promise, but I don't want to tell you I promise. I mean, I borrowed Greta's cord and I have to give her a new cord because Lars jumped on my lap when he first got here and he was overly excited and he broke the cord on my laptop. So I don't want to make a promise, but I will do my absolute best to avoid breaking it. Uh,
It's the same. I did it Menards. In fact, they may have another one.
Okay. Um, let's see. I really think that is everything that I had on my list. Is there. Bob, you haven't said a lot. You haven't really said much. What do you want to talk about? Are you just here to? Okay. We also will be starting. I am hopefully we're gonna try and start next Tuesday is my goal for the Clubhouse event, Little Wichita Barn event, fundraisers, and Clubhouse events and fun things that we'll have going on here. And during that, we will also be touching base more of like what the Clubhouse is going to be used for. And also once we kind of get that, everyone understands all of that, then we'll just really start to all of this stuff that we talked about, we'll talk about here, and then it'll be transferred right on over to the fundraising team. So everybody can help promote from all locations and we can all communicate and keep things updated. Um, I know it will be really nice to have um, that. I didn't I didn't touch base on the fashion show. What the heck? Yes. Yes.
Come in, tell me, go. When you talk to the guy from PetSmart, he's the store manager, can't remember his name. He was telling me that he used to do a lot of events for everybody. Like he has a photo booth and a couple of other things. I don't remember what he said. And he used to do them, for free. He donated. But he said he quit doing it with them because like they promised him electricity and he'd get there and there'd be like no electricity or they'd have a table for him, they'd be no table. But so I bet you we could get him ready to that point, do some of this kind of things.
And that's at your PetSmart that you okay.
It's the PetSmart.
Okay.
Also, I know Nancy was.
We can talk about next Tuesday when everything is finalized. No. We can talk about that next. There's a lot, and we already hit an hour. So
Real quick, Nancy, do you want to address doing nursing homes and stuff like that? Because that's something Nancy was interested in. And we had kind of talked a little bit that you're considering it and you're trying to work it out. Is that correct?
it is. We had one that was interested in, and it is something that I would like us to be able to go out and do and bring dogs out there, to do that. If there is anybody who has assisted living homes or a care home that they know wants us to do that, then definitely let me know what we have and what the options are. So then, we can start doing that. Cause it's really just a matter of finding out who wants us to do something like that and who would allow us to do something like that. And then I'm all for it. I worked at the care home and I'll tell you, it's a huge difference when you have an animal that comes in and visits you. We had a cat and it makes people's days. So I really want to get out to a care home.
Maysville. Now this was been probably almost a year. They touched base. That's been a year and said that they were interested. Whether they're still interested or not, I don't.
Okay. And you said that was in Hayesville?
Were you mentioning something earlier, Melinda, that you think we need to promote a little more on social media or something?
No, I was just gonna say, I saw something where Menards is doing donations for animals right now. This month, they're doing it for Beauties and Beast. So we need to get our name in there somehow. I don't know if it's through our store or through corporate or any of that, so. And all I saw was their ad, and it was like this big, so. That's, I'm regurgitating it to you.
Did you, it's gone though? You don't have that again? I knew you did. I just was waiting for you to tell me. If you want to send that to me.
Absolutely.
I go to Menards more than I would like to admit. So
Awesome sales.
they do. They really do.
To you in just a moment.
Perfect. Yes.
So going further, jobs, ever, are you going to, once you've figured out, both of you, meaning you corporately, a event that you approve and that we can do, then will you assign jobs to start the people in this group, or put it out there to the general group on, hey, we have X, Y, Z that we're going to do, and this is what's needed, and let us know if you want to be a part of it. What?
I would say we want to encourage pulling more people in. I don't want to just I don't want to just keep putting it on everybody else. That's exhausting. And we need more people to know about them and come and help us and join us in the fun and participate. So honestly, sharing it out to the rest of the volunteers to encourage people to come and start helping more is what we'll do. That way it's not, obviously you guys know a lot of that. So having you there is important, but just having only you guys for every single event is just, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Speaking to the choir.
And I will be attending a lot more of them now, since I have brought, I'm about half my hours over there, half over here. That way we can just have more outreach, go to more events, get out there a little bit more. And we also will be, Emma is almost, she honestly has been doing a great job. She's pretty independent. And we'll be getting another part-time staff member in here. So that way can just have more time and a little more extra coverage.
Dogs, cats, both.
Dogs.
Okay.
And Stacy is also going to be getting trained. She'll work on Tuesdays from 7 to 10 on the cat side, and then like 10 to 1 on the dog side on Tuesdays. And that will be super helpful. So things will start getting a little more like a better consistent schedule for the staff and everything like that, to where we'll be able to Robin and I will be able to go out and do more of those events with you guys and help spread the word and just participate with those things. Which is super, super exciting.
Yeah.
And just to be able to have more events over here now that it's a clubhouse over here, and do all the fun things that were a little harder to do over there, like Zeus's birthday party. It was great. It was fun, but kind of having this space for him would have been nice, to where all the toys and treats and things that he's getting is not like a tease to the other dogs while they're in their room during his birthday party.
Mama Odie's kennel with her.
I know she was not very happy that was giving him, yes, and not her. So,
I know April also said that she is gonna get like a clear idea of like how we're going to divide up responsibilities. So once we have that too, we can share that. And eventually, we're working on it right now. We're going to have a new volunteer like sign up system, not the Simply Book. It will replace that and Sign Up Genius. So it will all be in one spot. You won't have to go, in 3 different places. I'm working on that right now with our IT director. So that's in the pipeline. But
That sounds awesome.
So what is this whole clubhouse?
so we'll we'll touch base on it a little bit more. I'll give you a rundown of it. But next Tuesday, hopefully, Jen will also be on the first one, so we can kind of talk about some more things. The clubhouse is a space for us to hold more events, and fun activities and fundraisers and things. Like I said, for Zeus's birthday party, that's something that we'll now have over here,
Here,
over there, which same building, but
okay.
no. We also are rolling out a new, Jen will be able to give you a little bit more better explanation of all of it at first. But to where somebody can rent this space and you pay.
Are you talking about the dog membership
Mhm.
thing? So instead of we're like revisiting ideas about what we want membership to be for here. So instead of membership for a person, Jen has the idea that you'll like sponsor playtime for a dog essentially through a membership. So you're paying for membership for the dogs to come play on the pickleball court side, and we'll do like lives and
Mhm.
photos and stuff. It's just like a different way for people to support the animals.
And we also have 200 pickleballs that are coming in.
Yeah.
That are for whatever dog, gets to go over there. Someone goes over there, they have 200 pickleballs they can play with. And really just give them that one-on-one time. And some of them will destroy it. I mean, we saw, if we look at all the pictures up there with all the dogs, I can promise you everyone destroyed at least one or two that day. And Zeus destroyed 3.
Yes.
So we're not gonna have all 200 in the end, but, and then it'll just be a bigger space for them to have that one-on-one time and promote more playtime and give them that individual time.
You're gonna let dogs over there.
Yeah, not much. Like it's still going to be it's instead of this being a separate business, like Pickle for Paws is its own separate thing. We're moving it
Mhm.
all to be under A&F. So it will, since it's funding A&F, it will just all be A&F. Jen will explain more.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if you,
yeah.
yeah, you can still do that.
Like anybody.
Not yet. But we'll also have like all of our rock painting, like the kissing booth thing. That was really fun over there and that was great. But like that's an example of like an event thing we're having, to where we will hold those things more over here if it fits the right space.
What about our tree party? We have it here for the year of being open and birthday party that we had talked about briefly in November.
Mhm.
Are you
We,
thinking about
yes. Now the side, with this being available now, we'll have to, we can talk about that and see. I mean, even hold it over here and help promote what this is the clubhouse now. And we can bring dogs over and hang out, or try and really push for somebody to do that 20-minute, rent it out for a dog for 20 minutes. So then we can rotate dogs during that time and people can have that time.
especially during snowy weather or bad weather? You don't have to depend on it to be under 80 degrees.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know like as far like what is really changing other than that like moving to A&F and then being
I would say Jen will be able to
Yeah.
explain it a little bit better, during that first Zoom, because Robin and I we're still reading things and learning about the change. So we don't know everything yet. But it is super exciting. And really just being able to have this space to be able to do those fun things like the rock painting class and having more fundraisers and doing more yoga over here and lots of just more fun events.
You may need to address with Jen, that have we had the fire department out to rate this to how many people can be
Capacity.
here?
We
had that question too.
will,
Asking for obvious reasons.
yeah.
They probably have that number. We just
I would say it should honestly be on and I'll go grab that binder over there, because I feel like it should be in there
Oh, okay.
actually. If not, we'll reach out and make sure that we figure that out.
Yep.
Just wanted to put it out there.
No, good thought. And I guess the only other thing that was not on here also, in November on the 7th, we have the very first staff Golden Gala in Kansas City at Homestead East, on the 7th. for,
Because we're gonna have to drive up and the gala.
oh, I am not sure, if this is very, very new. They've never had a staff gala before. But
November.
November 7th, yes, which is a Saturday. It starts at 7 p.m. So I know that they're closing locations around 5 o'clock up there. So all the staff can leave and go. And, the goal is for everybody, Little Wichita Barn will be, staff that, or not staff, volunteer that day. It will be volunteers that day.
So it's a staff gala now.
The 7th.
Yeah.
Is all staff, because during the, during the other one, not, we have a huge group of staff members that wanted to go and were not able to go because they had work. So Jen is making one. We're gonna do our first one ever to where we have a ton of new team members. We have a lot of new things, a lot of big changes and exciting things that we're doing, so we can all come together and just connect as a team, because we don't get to do that.
Your hours would be like 3 to 7 Saturday, and then Sunday whenever y'all get back.
So I will refresh that. As far as I'm concerned, Little Wichita Barn is just ran with volunteers that day. Or if anything, we can open up from 7 to 11, and then it will be, all staff will be leaving to go to Kansas City, for the gala. We need to touch base with that again. It was something, hasn't been brought up in a while since we talked about it, but it is something I just wanted to at least mention, because I'm not sure if they'll have volunteers help, or if board members are gonna help run things there for it, or if board members are attending as well. So,
Understand there's volunteers.
yes, well, down here volunteer, but I don't know if the board members, everybody in Kansas City is going to help run the gala, or if they're participating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to touch base on that, but at least so everybody knows,
And they, nice you guys, so.
it's exciting to be able to, there's a lot of people up there that we don't get to hang out and bond with and connect with, and it's really, really important, because we're a big team. And I mean, it's good to have a relationship with each other. We also rotate animals between locations, so just having that communication and bond is important.
Months ago, faces with names, it clicked.
Very important, yes.
Get to know a person better when you're face to face than on calls or, all that. So that's good. That's awesome.
Hey, well, I think, guys, good to at least round up the Zoom, because we are 17 minutes over. So, thanks for joining, even though you're just listening later. We'll touch back next Tuesday.